Liverpool are reportedly exploring an intriguing transfer strategy that could involve offering young Scottish winger Ben Doak to Crystal Palace in order to secure the services of centre-back Marc Guéhi. Under the guidance of new head coach Arne Slot, Liverpool appear to be taking a proactive and bold approach to reshaping their squad ahead of the 2025-26 season. Ben Doak, 18, is regarded as one of the most exciting young talents in British football. His explosive pace, fearlessness in one-on-one situations, and raw attacking flair have made him a fan favourite among those who follow Liverpool's youth teams. However, with Liverpool's current depth in attacking areas, first-team opportunities have been limited for the former Celtic Academy product. Arne Slot is keen to bring balance to the squad, and strengthening Liverpool's defensive core is believed to be a top priority. With Joel Matip having departed, and long-term fitness concerns surrounding Ibrahima Konate and Joe Gomez, Slot sees Marc Guéhi as an ideal target to bolster the Reds' backline. Guehi, 24, has emerged as a consistent and composed centre-half for both Crystal Palace and the England national team. Known for his intelligent positioning, calmness under pressure, and leadership qualities, he fits the profile of a modern central defender capable of playing in a possession-oriented system, which aligns perfectly with Slot's tactical preferences. Crystal Palace, meanwhile, are aware of the likelihood of losing Guehi this summer, especially with interest also coming from Arsenal and Manchester United. However, Palace are determined to ensure any deal for their star defender is on favourable terms, and they are reportedly interested in a player plus cash arrangement that includes a promising young talent. Ben Doak could represent an ideal part of such a deal for Palace. Manager Oliver Glasner has spoken of the need to inject more youthful energy and creativity into the squad, especially with the potential departures of key players like Michael Olise or Guehi. Doak offers just that, a dynamic, fearless attacker who thrives in transition-heavy systems. From Liverpool's perspective, sacrificing Doak would not be taken lightly. The club has invested heavily in his development and believes he has the potential to become a Premier League star. However, the need for defensive reinforcement and the difficulty of securing top-tier centre-backs on the open market make this a pragmatic move. Arne Slot's philosophy is grounded in structured build-up play and aggressive pressing, and Guehi's ball-playing ability and decision-making under pressure would be instrumental in implementing that vision. Slot is thought to value defenders who are comfortable stepping into midfield or breaking lines with passes, qualities that Guehi has demonstrated consistently in his time at Selhurst Park. There's also a strategic logic to targeting Premier League proven players. With Liverpool entering a new tactical era post-Jurgen Klopp, reducing the adaptation curve for new signings is essential. Guehi has already proven his mettle in England's top flight and would bring immediate reliability to the defence. Ben Doak's departure could also create space for other young wingers at Liverpool, including Kaide Gordon and Lewis Comas, who are also pushing for opportunities. The club's forward line is stacked with talent, from Mohamed Salah and Luis Diaz to Cody Gakpo and meaning Doak would have to wait for minutes unless a clear pathway opens. The deal could benefit all parties. Palace receive an electrifying talent to help replace outgoing stars, Liverpool bolster their defence with a long-term solution, and Guehi moves to a club competing for trophies and Champions League qualification. Liverpool's recruitment team, led by Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes, is renowned for its data-driven approach. Guehi's defensive metrics in areas such as progressive passing, interceptions, and aerial duels are believed to be among the best for defenders outside the top six, making him an analytically attractive option. There are also financial considerations. Guehi is reportedly valued at around £50 to £60 million, a fee Liverpool may be unwilling to pay outright given other transfer priorities. Including Doak in the deal could reduce the financial burden and accelerate negotiations with Palace. Guehi's leadership potential is another major draw. Despite his age, he has already captained Palace on multiple occasions and is seen as a future England regular. Liverpool are looking to reinforce their dressing room leadership core, especially with senior players like James Milner and Jordan Henderson having moved on in recent years. There's also the England factor. Liverpool have been steadily increasing their English core, and adding Guehi would strengthen their homegrown quota, an important consideration under UEFA squad regulations. For Doak, a move to Palace could offer a clearer path to regular Premier League football. He would likely compete immediately for a starting spot, and working under Glasner, who has a strong record of developing young attacking players, could fast-track his growth. Palace's system is well suited to Doak's strengths. With a focus on verticality, fast transitions, and width, the Scottish teenager would have the freedom to express himself in the final third, potentially thriving in the absence of Olise or Ease. This potential swap deal would also serve as a statement of intent from Arne Slot. It signals a willingness to make tough decisions and take calculated risks in order to mold the squad in his image. Trading an exciting winger for a high-level defender is emblematic of a coach who values structure and balance over sentiment. Liverpool fans might feel divided over parting with Doak, especially given his cult status and clear potential. However, the club has a track record of making difficult decisions that pay off long-term, from selling Philippe Coutinho to investing in Olise and Van Dijk, to more recent squad tweaks that kept the team competitive. The success of this deal could hinge on Guehi's willingness to move. Reports suggest he is open to a move to a top-6 club, and Liverpool's offer of Champions League football and a starring role in a new tactical system could be persuasive. Negotiations are expected to be complex, as Palace hold a strong bargaining position. Guehi is under contract until 2026 and has no immediate need to force a move. However, if Liverpool present the right package, cash plus Doak, it could tempt the London club to strike a deal. Slot is also believed to be pushing for quick integration of key signings to ensure a smooth pre-season. Bringing in Guehi early would allow him to bed into the system, build chemistry with Virgil van Dijk, and understand Slot's nuanced tactical instructions. Guehi's versatility is another plus. While primarily a centre-back, he can also operate in a back three or as a left-sided defender in a hybrid role, useful for a manager like Slot who values tactical flexibility and the ability to adjust systems in-game. Doak's inclusion in the deal would not be seen as a throwaway piece but as a serious asset for Palace. His potential resale value, should he flourish at Selhurst Park, could be substantial, a factor that aligns with Palace's long-term squad-building model. Liverpool's willingness to part with a talent like Doak underscores their confidence in Slot's plan and their desire to address areas of structural weakness in the team. It's a calculated gamble, but one rooted in the bigger picture of competing at the highest level. Guehi's profile as a young, English, technically adept defender with Premier League and international experience makes him one of the most in-demand players this window. Getting ahead of the competition with a creative offer could be Liverpool's best chance of securing his signature. There's also the broader context of squad evolution. Liverpool are in a period of transition from the Klopp era to a new identity under Slot. Such phases often require brave decisions, and trading potential for proven quality is one way to ensure short-term competitiveness while maintaining a long-term outlook. The deal could also mark a shift in how Liverpool operate in the transfer market. While they've traditionally favored buying rather than trading players, this approach shows a more dynamic, negotiation-based strategy under the new sporting leadership. Ultimately, if executed correctly, this deal could represent a win-win scenario. Palace would gain a high-upside winger who could become a Premier League star, while Liverpool address their most pressing need with a defender ready to contribute immediately. For Arne Slot, securing Guehi would be a foundational step in implementing his footballing philosophy. A strong, technically sound centre-back is critical to building from the back and pressing high key tenets of Slot's approach at Feyenoord. As Liverpool aim to reclaim their spot among England's elite, assembling a defensively solid, tactically intelligent squad is paramount. Guehi's arrival, even at the expense of a talent like Doak, could be the first major move in that direction. With the Premier League season approaching quickly, Liverpool's actions in the transfer market will speak volumes. If they do indeed pursue Guehi by offering Doak as part of the deal, it will reveal just how serious they are about giving Arne Slot the tools he needs to succeed.